Hey everybody, welcome back. My name's Nathan. Today I'm going to show you guys an exercise that combines scales, rhythm reading and playing, and coordination. But the aspect of this that's going to be the most challenging, and I think the part that you're going to need to work on the most, is the coordination aspect of it. So that's sort of the focus of the exercise. So what you need for this exercise is your instrument and a few pages of rhythm reading exercises. So just rhythm alone with no pitches. For that, I'm going to be using the Dots and Beams Rhythm Only collection. There's loads of exercises, tons of difficulty levels, so you can really fine tune the difficulty that you need for this exercise. So here's how it works. In my left hand, I'm going to be playing a major scale in quarter notes. Up the instrument and back down, just one octave major scale in quarter notes up and down. In the right hand, I'm going to be reading and playing this rhythm exercise. And I'm just going to be using the root and fifth of the scale that I'm doing. And I'm just going to be playing it as a dyad. So I'm going to be right hand reading this exercise, left hand playing a major scale in quarter notes up and down the instrument. This is a great exercise if you play marimba or piano or any instrument where both hands do different things. But if you play an instrument like a woodwind instrument or violin or something where you don't have both hands free to do two different things, what you can do instead is you can play your scale on your instrument using both hands and then tap your foot to the rhythm written in the reading exercise. So that'll incorporate that coordination aspect into this exercise as well, even if you don't play an instrument where both hands do separate things. Okay, so here's how it's going to sound. In my left hand, I'm going to play a major scale in quarter notes, and in my right hand, I'm going to play the written rhythm exercise using just the root and the fifth of the scale that I'm playing. So rhythm, scale. Here's how it sounds. Okay, so you probably noticed when I got to the end of the scale, when I got back down to the tonic, I shifted automatically up to the next scale. So I started in G major, then I shifted up to A flat major. You can do this through all of your scales, right? Something important to note when you're doing a coordination exercise like this, I just did the scale in my left hand and read the rhythm exercise in my right hand, but it's really important to flip that so that I'm doing the scale in my right hand and reading the rhythm exercise in my left hand, just to really even out the coordination of it. So if you get used to doing sort of a steady thing in one hand and reading an exercise in the other, it doesn't actually equate to doing it the other way around. You need to actually practice both ways. So here's what it's going to sound like, just flipping it. Major scale in my right hand, reading the exercise in my left hand. So if you found that to be really easy or really difficult, there's a few ways you can adjust the difficulty level. One is to change the rhythm that you're reading, change the reading exercise to one that's either a lot easier or a lot more difficult depending on what you need. Another way to change the difficulty level of it is to change the difficulty level of the scale pattern. So instead of doing just straight quarter note scales, you can try some other scale pattern. So I'm going to show you using the same reading exercise, but using a different scale pattern. I'm going to do a scale in thirds. And I'm going to do it first with my left hand, and then I'm going to flip it and do it with my right hand. So here's how that would sound. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. I hope this is something you can incorporate into your practice time. Feel free to experiment with different combinations of scale patterns and reading exercises because you can really mix up the difficulty level by doing that. I'm going to leave a link in the description where you can get your hands on these reading exercises that I've been using. And like I said, there's loads of difficulty levels, so you should really be able to find exactly the level that you need for where you are right now, and hopefully materials that can push you to the next level as well. That's all I really have to say about this. So have fun with it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.